Hindi lang po ako, napakarami. I think every precinct in this country experienced this. You cannot run in any elections unless you have some money. Diba? Kailangan pag tumakbo ka sa eleksyon, mabuti maintindihan ng tao to eh. Ano ba itong ibig sabihin ng vote buying? Ngayon nga, vote selling. Nabanggit kanina ni Attorney Lampino. Hindi na vote buying, selling. Ano ba yung vote? Para bandain yan? Parang tinapa? Na pwedeng ibenta? Ganun na ba tayo? Is that how low we have gone? That's the question. One. Second, you cannot run in any elections unless you have a strong message. Ano yung gusto mong ibahagi sa tao? Ano yung pag-iisip na gusto mo na kampihan ka ng tao kaya iboboto ka? Yun ang importante. What do you stand for? Para sa akin, ano? This is important. What do you stand for? That's the message. Then you also need people, men, women, in order to invite others, introduce yourself to others. Mahalaga yan. So that's already message, the men, to use it as a generic term. You need a machinery. You need to organize all these people. Maraming ang tapang, hindi organisado yan, hindi tatakbo yan, hindi aandar yan. So you need that organization, that machinery to carry you, to convert awareness into votes, to actually come to the polling place and shade your number and name para ma-convert yan, mabilang yan. Dahil kung marami lang ra, wala yun eh. Hindi nabibilang. Yung dami ng tao sa rally, hindi nabibilang. Kailangan madala mo yan sa presinto para maiboto ka. And money. Hindi tatakbo yung makinarya na yan. Unless kahit papano, meron ka man lang biskwit. And talking about biskwit, in some areas like in Makati, for example, nag-uulanan, kahit subdivision. Sa mga subdivision, pumapasok yung mga tao para magbigay ng maraming biskwit sa bawat botante. May lista na yan. Diba? Bibigay ng pera sa bawat botante, sa bawat address. May pera na yun eh, door to door. Diba? On election day, nagre-reklamo ng mga kapitbahay. Yung mga dumadaan, nanonood, nakikita lahat yan. Maski na nagdadrive ng tricycle, nakita ano nangyari dito. They're banging on the doors, climbing on the walls, para makakuha ng sobre. On election day, wala na magawa yung police. Is this how we want to be known? Marami tayong volunteers. At Attorney Lampino, maraming volunteers. Lahat mga kandidato na tinulungan natin, maraming volunteers. Nagpapasalamat ko sa lahat ng mga volunteers, sa lahat ng mga tumulong, nag-organisa para ikampanya yung kandidato. That's part of the process. But for people to be acting like savages, wala nang listahan, wala nang voters list. Kahit na 14 na taon, 16 years old, kasama na lahat, climbing and clawing, up the walls, banging on the gates. Sabi ko, ito ba ang Pilipino? Is this the democracy na pinagmamalaki natin? Nabanggit kanina ni attorney, may kandidato na sinabi, bumoto kayo niyan, naku, pro-China yan, ubusin tayo ng China, lalamunin tayo ng China. Sino nilamon? Diba? Hindi mo pwede. Kaya itong bagay na to.
May I therefore ask you and Atty. Lampino, mukhang you are disappointed. You're disappointed, no? So
certain things disappoint us.
Yeah, okay.
Certain things disappoint us. But overall, we cannot be disappointed and disgruntled and atras na lang tayo. Huwag na lang tayo sumali.
Okay.
Hindi pwedeng ganun. Kailangan sumali nga tayo.
Okay.
But we learn lessons along the way.
So, Atty. Lampino, you plan to protest at 16 million overvotes? Number two, do you plan to run again for senator?
Well, as far as the 16.8 over goes, hindi naman kailangan ng mag-file ng election protest. Kasi iba yung process niya. Natapos na yung proclamation. So, wala ng jurisdiction ng COMELEC to decide on as to whether you were able to get enough number of votes. You have to go to the Senate Electoral Tribunal. That would be very expensive. You're talking of, you're going to question 16.8, that will be expensive. Oh my God. Oh, kung 1 peso per voter yun, di 16.8. Eh, wala nga akong ginastos sa election. Sabi ko nga, mga volunteers lahat yan na sumama sa akin, di ba? So, I don't intend, but I am just calling the attention of the COMELEC. Because under the Constitution, we have the right to information of matters of public concern, di ba? Garanted dyan sa Bill of Rights natin. It's the right of every individual Filipino to know the real information on matters of public concern. And this is a matter of public concern. Ba't nagkaroon ng 16.8 million overvotes? Gusto ko lang pakinggan ano ang explanation ng COMELEC. So yun lang yung aking panawagan sa COMELEC. Am I going to run in the 28 elections? Alam niyo, umpisa lang akong mangampanya, Marso na eh. Hindi nga ako makapag-umpisa noong February 11. Matid lang ako doon sa proclamation rally noong February 13. After that, wala kayong nakita mga posters ko. Ever, wala. Kasi wala nga akong pambili ng poster. No? Tapos meron ako nakita, oh, mayroong poster doon, sinong naglagay doon? O, may mga kaibigan ako, pare akong magawa ng poster para naman may pakitang kandidato pa. So practically, I started campaigning Marso, mga March 1 or March 3 to be exact. Na-imbita ako doon sa Dipolog, pumunta ako sa Dipolog City sa Zamboanga del Norte. That was the very first event na akin talaga pong pangangampanya. And late akong nangampanya eh. 2 months practically. Kaya umpisan ko na dito ron.
Okay.
3 years in advance, mga ngampanya na ako for 2028. Yeah.
Attorney, itong election natin, the youth vote, I think, played a big part, no? Kaya ang question ko lang, yung youth vote ba, nabibili din ba?
Oo, walang hindi nabibili ngayon. Nakita ko yung mga kabataan, sabi nga ni Ma'am Nikki, kahit na hindi nga butante, pumipila para makahawak ng sobre. No? It happened all over the country. Not only here in Metro Manila, but all over the country. Pero, you know, may mga naging beneficiary ng mga messaging about the interest of the youth na medyo hindi talaga totoo yun. I'm not referring to any particular candidate, but they were able to capitalize on it and they were able to snatch that particular message na parang sila ang may pamahalaan dyan. In reality, hindi. Suriin mo yung istorya, for example, the Universal Tertiary Education Act of 2017. Nag-umpisa po yan sa House of Representatives eh. Dahil lahat ng appropriation measures, anong ni Madam Nikki, naging congresswoman siya, naging senator siya, that all bills that has appropriation funds requirements must originate in the House of Representatives.